we browse to the URL, which is the app.oicomplete.net, will be the primary production user's website. You'll get the OI Complete login screen. You'll enter your username and password and log in. The first screen is the dashboard that just shows you your recent projects, recent specs, recent proposals. The intention at some point down the road, once we get the app to like a version .2, would be to have the dashboard customizable so that the user can pick what they want to see, as well as have additional information based on like user type or role. At the top right is your user profile link. You can click on it. You can see your information. You can click on my profile. And that takes you to your profile screen where you can upload a profile image and fill in the rest of your profile information, anything that you want to enter in here. And the bell icon will be for notifications that we can push out to the system, or that eventually will be used for like the task system for user notifications of something that needs their attention. We have the little pancake icon that will collapse the side menu. Starting from the dashboard, if you look down the left-hand side menu, it's basically laid out in the way that you would use the software as a workflow. So the dashboard is your starting point. The company is the company settings, where basically any like overall high level information is stored, but also anything within the software that is like a multi-select or an option or a drop-down select, all of that information gets populated here. Branding, colors, and logos is the company logo. The proposal logo is the image logo that gets used on the proposal when it's printed. And then the brand color is what's used for reporting, where a color is specified for like background or menu bars, however the report is configured. Then you have your manufacturers, vendors, and brands. Obviously, the manufacturers, vendors is your vendors that are like vendors can't, how do I say this? Vendors would be a product source, but can't be a manufacturer. Whereas within the manufacturer setup, you can specify that that manufacturer is a vendor in the instance where you would purchase direct from manufacturer. The brand is used for like a house brand. In the case of, say, a company that has their own branded product, where they don't want necessarily the owner or school system to know what the actual brand is, you can label it with the brand, and that will show on all the reportings rather than the manufacturer. Then we've got the order section where the customers, ship tos, payment terms, all of those settings are set up. The people section is all of your sales reps, coordinators, project managers, installers. Then we have the product section, which is anything specific to a product option or configuration, categories, cost codes, types, status, that sort of thing. The project section where you can define project types and statuses, sectors, client groups. Alternate report titles is where the users can go in and say for the product spec reports. Um, I think one of the user groups actually calls it product schedule. Um, in the room section is departments where you can define the departments that a room exists in. And then the last section is the user section where users are able to manage their own logins and permissions and create user roles.